welcome to another video. Today, we got a very spicy gameplay video today because we're testing out a new combo with Foolish Burial Goods. It lets you turn Foolish Burial Goods into a Terraforming. Now, taking a look at our hand here, we got a way to search for Umi control in our hand already with Warrior of Atlantis, but we can do one better. Let's start by searching. Doesn't look like opponent has Ash. Let's activate Legendary Ocean so we can normal summon the Ocean Dragon Lord. We're going to activate, get ourselves a Sea Stealth attack, but we're not done. Foolish Burial Goods is going to send the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to the graveyard, and this card is going to let us search for any field spell at the low price of also having to add a beautiful little Crystal Beast to our hand. So we get a nice little turtle, and we're going to search for the Pacifist field spell, so that way we get Pacifist set up with the Sea Stealth attack. Didn't have the Jellyfish in hand, don't need the Jellyfish in hand. Turning Foolish Burial Goods into search for the field spell as well as search for any level 5 or higher water, I think is actually pretty sweet. We're going to see how powerful it is. Let's get going. Opponent, can you break through the Umi lock? Opponent is attaching a Parasite to our beautiful Ocean Dragon Lord. That is going to give us a token. Opponent, would you like to negate the token search? It looks like opponent doesn't have it. Setting a back row. Alright, let's remove that Parasite and Cosmic Cyclone. Banish that face down card. Opponent, what did you have? Sneaky Threatening Roar. Stopping us from attacking. That is suspicious. And opponent gets to special summon a monster from the hand. I'm going to be completely honest, I did not read this. So that was a surprise to me. That's okay. I think we can deal with this Brain Crusher. Let's activate. Search for Sea Stealth, make sure we're safe, nice and safe. And what we're going to do here is we're going to use the turtle. That's right, the turtle isn't junk. We are using the turtle to link into Blackluster Soldier Chaos. And because we use the token's level 8, so that means he was summoned with a level 7 or higher monster. He cannot be targeted, cannot be destroyed. Let's go to battle. Umi, going to bring back our Ocean Dragon Lord. We're going to save him with Sea Stealth attack so he comes back later. Let's attack. Boost the attack of the Blackluster Soldier, so he permanently gains 1,500 attack points. We got our Ocean Lock back online. We got the Rage of Kairyu-Shin. Opponent, set, summon a Battle Wasp. No more summoning for you, opponent. Thank you for the token, though. Let's not search. Alright. We draw. Ice J Tremora. Not going to need that yet. Let's get another Sea Stealth, just in case anything goes badly. RP Feather Dust. Away that one little back row. What was it? Magic Cylinder. Opponent, what are you doing? Battle Wasp with Magic Cylinder. Let's banish with the Blackluster Soldier. Not taking any risks here with the mystery card. It's always Maneater Bug, and this time it actually was. It's always Maneater Bug. Let's get in for 2,000 and another 2,000. Opponent, you got one more turn. You got one more turn. You got 2 cards. Battle Wasp. Not gonna do it. Let's get Lethalizing, and you know what, I'm not gonna, again, let's not take risks here. If this monster's destroyed, they can special summon a Battle Wasp from the deck. I don't know what Battle Wasps do. Let's not risk it. Search for the Whale. Whale. Gonna get added to the hand here with the Ice Barrier. We are going to special summon the Whale. And we are gonna attack directly. All of our water monsters can attack directly this turn. And let's get in for lethal damage, nice and safe, around that Battle Wasp. And that is the power of the new way to search Umi. Is this worth adding to your Umi deck? Well, let's try another game and find out. If you like this sort of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll have more Umi fun tips, more Umi deck varieties in the future. Opponent, searching for polymerization. Looks like Branded Despia. We got a very interesting hand here. Foolish Burial Goods going to let us search for a field spell. Makes his hand a little spicier. Foolish Burial Goods, extremely versatile right now. Opponent making the Lubellion. Keeper Dragon Magic, searching for that fusion spell. Opponent also playing Mudora. Okay, so they got the Ishizu cards. Mirror Jade on field. They are going to search for, or no, they're resetting that Brand of Fusion and polymerizing a Masquerade. Gonna make us pay taxes. Alright. Pay tax dragon. 600 life points to do anything. Want to resummoning a tragedy. That's not going to do too much on the field. Alright. Let's get going. Now, We got this, can search for the field spell. We got Fish Sonar to search for a monster, and other Foolish Balegates can search for a monster, but this is only once per turn. We can only do one of these per turn. So, let's get started. Get the Fish Sonar. Opponent doesn't have a way to block the search, so now we got Ocean Dragonlord in hand, and we can search for the field spell. Let's go for it. Search for the field spell. Get that Rainbow Bridge to the graveyard. Pay the taxes. Banish the Rainbow Bridge. Add the Crystal Beast. Add the Pacifist field spell. Now, I was a little greedy here because I didn't need to do this. I could have, and it may have been better. Could have got Legendary Ocean, regular Legendary Ocean, normal summon the Ocean Dragonlord, special summon the General Wayne. That might have been better, but you know what? We're just here to flex right now. And I know this token is really good against. This deck. Opponent making us pay our taxes. Let's special summon the Ocean Dragonlord, force him down. 2/1 monster. What are you gonna choose? The Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade gonna banish our Ocean Dragonlord. That is okay. We can normal summon the turtle. That's right. Turtle, a versatile part of this deck. Critical piece in fact. Why did we summon the turtle in defense mode? Because we need him to be water type, so we can banish him with Sea Stealth attack. Opponent, afraid for patchworking. Let's banish our turtle, because we're about to get token. Token time. Opponent adding Poly to hand. Adding another card to hand. Alright, token time. Token is online. Opponent, would you like to banish our token, get us another token? Looks like they're doing some other stuff. Polymerization, giving up their Mirror Jade to make a Predaplant Dracosapelia, and I was panicking because I was like, oh no, my opponent is so big brain, they're going to reduce the level of my Phantasm Spiral so that Sea Stealth attack won't pop attacking monsters, and then I won't get a new token. That was what I was worried about. That was the wrong thing to worry about. You'll find out about that later. Opponent Brand of Fusioning. Special summoning a Lubellion. Are they going to make another Mirror Jade? Opponent discarding the Fray for Patchwork. And getting a Shadow Squamata effect. What is that going to do? Shuffle things into the deck. Fusion summon a Winda. Oh no, Winda is bad. Winda says each player can only special summon one monster per turn while this card's face up on the field. That's pretty bad, because if he pops the token, then the token can only come back one time, and that's not great. Opponent getting a Shadow Dragon, which if I was paying attention, I would have remembered what this card was, but I immediately forgot. Opponent activating Branded Red. This will come back to haunt us later. Opponent adding Ad Libitum. Going to battle. Alright, token protect us. Just kidding. Token doesn't protect because Belinda can't be destroyed by card effects. Okay, we're in trouble. Taken 27, saved by the fact that Lubellion cannot attack, thanks to one of the effects of the spell that summoned it. Something. Can't attack directly this turn. Alright. Opponent, if you have resequenced your attacks, that might have gone differently. We get our Turtle Boy back. We get a Terraforming. Okay. Alright, we are still in this. We just have to not mess up. Let's Terraforming. Bait out an Ash Blossom. Looks like they got nothing. Legendary Ocean on field. Let's Foolish Balegates. Send the Ice Bear to the graveyard. Opponent shuffling. Not so fast, opponent. Ice Barrier dodge. Activate in response to the shuffle effect of the Mudora. We're going to get ourselves the Kairyu-Shin. Kairyu-Shin back in the hand. Opponent shuffling in the Tremora. Let's Tribute Summon. Get that turtle out of here. Opponent, choose one monster to keep. The rest, go to the graveyard. Alright. Opponent negating our Ocean Dragonlord, and I'm trying to do big brain math. I forgot what this card was. I could have checked the duel log to see what it was, but I forgot about that. Alright, so the right move here is it attack the Dracosapelia? Well, our level's reduced to 1. Our level's reduced to 1, so this won't work anymore, right? Let's make the biggest mistake of our lives. We attack the Shadow Dragon. When it's destroyed, it targets a spell or trap on the field and destroys it, and because we're in the damage step, we can't activate the Sea Stealth attack in response. Thanks, Yu-Gi-Oh! We lose our Sea Stealth attack. We cannot activate the Ocean Dragonlord's effect to search because he's negated by the Predaplant Dracosapelia, and the worst part of it is, Sea Stealth attack only cares about the original level of the monster, so even though he's reduced to 1, we still could have attacked the Dracostapelia, and that would have been way better. Then this would have been gone. We could have activated Dragonlord to search for another card. We would have been able to protect. We would have been safe. But now, we're complete fools. Let's get negated, and let's get out of here. The shame scoop. You know, you guys don't see me shame scoop very often, but I had to show the shame scoop because you know what? This was not the deck. This was me. The deck was doing well, and I was playing like an idiot. All right, let's go on to the next game. All right, full Umi deck list will be at the end of the video. What do we got here, though? We got lots of ways to search for Umi. That's what we got. Opponent Ash Blossoming. Very nice. Thank you, opponent. Did not want to get our Fish Sonar ashed. We already had a Legendary Ocean in hand. Ash Bait. Let's activate. Get ourselves the Ocean Dragonlord. Get normal summoning. Activate. Search for the Sea Stealth. Set our Cosmic. Set our Sea Stealth. Activate on a standby phase. See what the opponent's got. Opponent, what can you do here? Secret password. They are playing Live Twins. And they're set. Looks like they know they can't play into the Ocean Dragonlord. Very smart. Alright, get Banishing. Don't know what this is, but it's gone. Abominable Chamber. Hold on a second. What is this nonsense? Let's just quickly read this. Special summon an Unchained monster from your hand or graveyard. If this set card is destroyed, you can special summon a monster from your deck. Alright, Unchained. Unchained Evil Twins. Very spicy. Alright. Let's Fish Sonar. Opponent has the Ash Blossom. Bit of an oops. Probably could have searched with the Ocean Dragonlord first, since we don't need that search as badly as we'd like a Jellyfish. But that's okay. Let's activate. Get the Pacifist. Summon the Warrior Atlantis. Get in for big damage. Leave our Legendary Ocean on field just to get a little bit extra damage in. Now activate the Pacifist. Could have chosen something else, get more stuff on field, but the Pacifist token is pretty sweet. Could end up saving us if everything goes wrong. Opponent set. Alright. Opponent in desperation mode. Now we're not necessarily able to get lethal here, but we can try. Let's pop. An opponent has an Indomitable Unchained that's going to special summon itself from the hand. Opponent, this deck list is extremely spicy. Oh, because we destroyed that card, this is going to summon itself, and it's going to try and pop a card on the field. Destroy a card on the field, so we have to save our Ocean Dragonlord and save our spells. Opponent, are they a reader? If they're a reader, they'll target the Warrior Atlantis. If they're not a reader, they're going to target Umi or the Sea Stealth attack, which are going to be not destroyable. Opponent, are you a reader? Opponent, not a reader. You saw it here. You saw it here first. Alright, we get the token. And let's go to battle. Pop that Unchained. Get in for 2,000. Opponent, what do you got left? 1,700 life points. Opponent summoning the Unchained Twins. And this looks like a desperation play. Water type can destroy itself, but for what benefit? Rainbow Bridge being a bit of a brick in hand, but that's okay. We're already doing hot, and you can discard it to the graveyard in a variety of ways to activate its effect. Opponent, popping their own monster, letting us get in for easy lethal. Umi control, Shrekking, Live Twin, Unchained. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, Umi control, very great deck, well positioned right now because everyone's playing dark monsters. And Umi control, playing dark monsters, you're playing sprites. Umi control doesn't care. Umi control says you pick one, and that's the one you keep. Opponent, doing their full sprite play, drawing a lot of additional cards with Cap Shell. Cap Shell are going to let them draw a card when it's used for a link summon. Gigantic Sprite. Summoning an Aperia just to draw a card. This is just so much value. Opponent drawing 2 cards. They Pot of Greed it just incidentally as part of this combo. Just casual Pot of Greed. Opponent getting back the Jet, linking into Masquerena. Alright, they got Masquerena, they got Sprite Elf. They got also Runics. Runic Field Spell, alright. Well, let's get drawn here. I think we're going to start with the pot. Always start with the pot. Not even a choice, you got to do it. Banish 6. Opponent Ash Blossoming. Let's just quickly check our banish pile because we do have useful cards in this extra deck. In the Verte, actually pretty unfortunate because Verte is a pretty easy way to poly up their board. So that's not quite ideal. Also hitting our Underworld Mommy and our Blackluster Soldier and the access code. So a little bit unlucky on the banishes, and also getting ashed makes it all for nothing, but it's okay. Let's get searching with the warrior opponent, getting that Imperia back to draw more cards. Alright, opponent just on the value train. Alright, Legendary Ocean is live. They are drawing cards. Alright, let's activate Foolish Burial Goods. Foolish Burial Goods gonna search for the Ocean Dragon Lord. And if we can get this Ocean Dragon Lord on field, opponent's gonna be having a rough time. Let's see if we can bait something out of them. Let's activate Legendary Ocean. Opponent responding. Responding with Nightmare Unicorn. Going to get discarding to pop our Legendary Ocean. We'll spin it back in the deck. Well, let's get it right back. Terraforming. Opponent again, Sprite Starter. Sprite Starter gonna let them search for any Sprite monster from the deck. Getting the Carrot. So now, even though we have Legendary Ocean on field, they can still negate a spell. Now, keep in mind, we have this Fish Sonar. We have not activated it yet. Opponent has used a lot of their interaction right here. Let's see if we can bait the last piece out of them. Legendary Ocean. Getting the negate from the Sprite Carrot. They're giving up the elf to pop the Legendary Ocean. And now, let's do the normal combo. Fish Sonar, get Jellyfish. Let's activate Sea Stealth first in case they have some sort of monster effect. In hand. Jelly, activate. Now we are worried about this. Runic Fountain means they probably have some runic spells. Runic spells can negate the Jellyfish, but they can't pop it because it was normal summoned. Jelly, activate, getting that Ocean Dragon Lord, forcing our opponent down to one monster, the Nightmare Unicorn. Let's search for Sea Stealth. Opponent not activating a runic spell, very nice. Alright, nice to see, love to see that. Biggest risk was that our Jelly and our Sea Stealth get popped, Jelly gets negated from the runic hand traps. Opponent attacking into our Jelly. Now, I'm saving the Jelly because opponent, if you attack the Ocean Dragon Lord, your monster gets popped because you don't read. Get popped. Excuse me. Why did this happen? Why is Kairyu-Shin in my graveyard? Well, it turns out I was the one who didn't read because opponent summoned this Kairyu-Shin, or this Nightmare Unicorn with the IP Masquerena, and a monster summoned with this can't be destroyed by card effects. So this little 2200 beat stick is actually a little annoying for us to get rid of. And because opponent got rid of our Predaplan Verte Anaconda, we don't have a way to access our Super Poly, so and our Underworld Mommy also gone. So this is actually a bit of a challenge. We do have to get 2200 attack points. Opponent's Mighty Storm. Gonna banish random cards. That's a little annoying, but that does give us the token. Opponent gonna Ash Blossom our search? No, but they are gonna try and pop. Oh, just kidding. They're summoning the Huggin. Alright. Huggin is live. Opponent gonna nice little Pot of Greed plus. No, just regular Pot of Greed. Right, just a little fair Pot of Greed. Just the second time Pot of Greed has appeared in our opponent this turn. Again, a little incidental Pot of Greeds. Just a little draw too, alright. And going back into the Sprite combos. So are we going to be able to break through Sprite a second time? Well, we'll keep believing, that's for sure. Sprite Elf back on the field. Getting a search with the Sprite Jet. Getting these Smashers, going to let them banish any card on our field. And they're going for the Runic Tib. Getting the Destruction. Banishing our Cosmic Cyclone, would have been nice to draw that, that's okay. Opponent's setting up the second fountain. Pot of Greed was not enough, they want to draw more, but opponent, this is not destroyable this turn, so opponent, looks like we both have been not reading today. Runic Destruction, failing to destroy, also failing to banish cards. Opponent get another little Pot of Greed though, Pot of Greed number 3. Keep that Pot of Greed count going. We get back our Jelly though. Call by the Grave could be relevant here. Could be relevant. And where is our Ocean Dragon Lord? He's in the graveyard, which means we can get him back with our Sea Stealth 2. Let's go to attack mode, go to battle. Bring back the Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent, would you like to sacrifice some monsters? Opponent would not. They are done. I cannot believe that opponent conceded to, yeah, connection failed. We all know what that means. Connection failed means opponent unplugged their router out of rage because they were so afraid of the Ocean Dragon Lord that they just, couldn't handle it. All right, well, what a game. Let's go on to the next one. All right, one final game here. Opponent is going first, and set 3 back row. Very frightening. This deck is not very good against back row decks. We do have our 1 Cosmic though, so let's activate Cosmic. Always pick the middle. Banishing the time-space trap hole. When your opponent special summons a monster from the hand or extra deck, shuffle that monster into the deck, then you lose 1,000 life points. Wow, that is very targeted hate against sprites. I don't know if this is the best hate for sprites, to be honest. So let's search for the Legendary Ocean. Normal summon our Ocean Dragonlord. Get searching for the Sea Stealth. Activate. Get our Pacifist online. Pacifist token. I cannot overstate the value. Let's get Satin. Sea Stealth Ice Bearer. And we're not going to attack here because our opponent's playing Wacky Traps. And if they're playing Wacky Traps, they might be playing Mirror Force. You know, I'm always scared of Mirror Force. I just never grew out of it. Activate Sea Stealth. Opponent. Passing the turn with no plays. Alright. Well, let's do the ultimate play. Tribute, Kairu Shin. Oh, hold on. I spoiled a little bit. We're going to activate the Surge first. And now we're going to do the ultimate play. Tribute summon, Kairu Shin for Kairu Shin. Going to battle gets us the original Kairu Shin back. Opponent got a Max C. Max C, very bad against us. Drawing 1 card. Not great. Still pretty good though. Cycle Max C for a card. Let's hit him for 2,000. Opponent doesn't have Mirror Force, or they're not using it yet. Saber, second Kairu Shin with a Sea Stealth, and now we got 2 Ocean Dragonlords. Opponent summoning Trap Tricks, not reading, popping their own monster with a Sea Stealth. Alright, back to our turn. Can we play through these 2 traps? Opponent, Solemn Striking the Ocean Dragonlord. Alright, that's fine, we can get him back. We can get him back later. Let's normal summon. Warrior Atlantis, get to battle. Bring back our Ocean Dragonlord opponent. Maxi draw 1. Maxi drawn 1. Classic Maxi play. Let's attack. 19. 2,000. Opponent almost lethalized. They got 600 life points left. Let's save our Ocean Dragonlord. Opponent, what have you got? Can you break through the Omi lock? Opponent setting him. Oh, 5 back row. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, sometimes you just have to believe. Let's activate the pot. Activate the pot. Draw 2. We're not going to do anything more. Well, we're going to search first. Search for the fish sonar. Alright, we're not going to do anything more. Let's go straight to battle. Warrior Atlantis getting in for lethal. None of those traps did anything. I wonder what my opponent had set. I guess we'll never know. Let's go on to the deck list. Alright, here is the full deck list. As discussed, we are running the 1 brick, Crystal Beast, Emerald Tortoise. We got triple Warrior Atlantis, we got triple Jellyfish, we got 1 General Wayne, we got 1 Ice Jade Tremora, we got triple Ocean Dragonlord. We got Mega Fortress Whale, we got Gameciel, we got Feather Duster because there's so much back row going around. You gotta have the Feather Duster, and you gotta have the 2 Cosmics. We'll get to that. We're running Terraforming because if you can run 4 copies of Terraforming, then you do. I think that's the strategy. We got Terraforming number 1, Terraforming number 2, Terraforming number 3, Terraforming number 4, and this Terraforming also searches for our monsters. It's not bad. We're still running the 2 Pot of Extravagance, a little Pot of Greed action of our own. Triple Fish Sonar, 2 Legendary Oceans, 1 Pacifist. I still say this is the best split. You're going to get the most out of each field spell. We got 2 Sea Stealth 2s. We got a single Super Poly, 2 Cosmics, 1 Rage, 2 Call By, 2 Ice Barrier, the Rainbow Bridge. That is our searching effect. And 2 Sea Stealth attacks. In the extra, we have 4 Super Poly targets. Moon Dragon, Earth Golem, Starving Venom, Predaplant Draxpelia. We have Brawn. Why is Brawn in this deck? Just for fun. He doesn't do anything. We can't summon him. We have no tuners. We got Stealth Kraken at 2. We got 1 Kraken Spawn. We got Zeus. We got Nightmare Phoenix. We got Predaplant Verte, Anaconda. We got Nightmare Unicorn, Blackluster Soldier, Access Code, and the Underworld Goddess. That's the deck. And how did I like having Rainbow Bridge in the deck? Well, there were a few games where I drew Rainbow Bridge or the Turtle, and that kind of turns off the whole engine. If the Turtle's not in your deck, you can't use the Rainbow Bridge. Not the end of the world. The Turtle is kind of playable in the deck. You saw in the game where I completely misplayed against the Despia player that, you know, the Turtle, you can just use him. He's just a solid little water monster. The Rainbow Bridge being able to turn this into a search for Umi is pretty good. The deck does have a lot of ways to search Umi already with the 3 copies of Warrior Atlantis, and you know, obviously you can hard draw 3 of these, and you can search it with the Ocean Dragonlord, so maybe a little too, like, I mean, a little redundant. Like, you don't really need it. And is it worth putting 2 kind of bricks in the deck is a bit of a question that I will leave as an exercise to the viewer. So let me know what you think. Is it worth it? It definitely felt strong, like it gave us a lot more avenues for Foolish Burial Goods, but Foolish being once per turn does make it a little bit worse, because if you draw multiple Foolishes, you can't just search for Kairishan and a field spell. So, you know, it is kind of fighting itself a little bit too much. So maybe not worth it. There's probably a very, you know, good field spell centric deck that I should put this in that I haven't tried yet. Let me know if there's a deck that this little combo package would work in, because I really think that this is a strong little engine, this little terraforming replacement. And with terraforming at 1, you know, it can really gotcha people, making a deck that kind of got hit really hard with a terraforming being limited to 1, making it a little stronger. So let me know what you think. Alright, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.